Okay, here we go. So ICE lesson procedure. This is something similar to what we use at my previous job, and I just formalized it and let me elaborate. So it stands for ideate, construct, and exercise. Three-phase lesson procedure, similar to Cambridge 3P, present, practice, produce. Yeah, but yeah, this is specifically aimed at production lessons like speaking and to lesser degree writing lessons. Yeah. Why? Because it's more built around students responding. Let me show you what it exactly means. So, ideate, the first phase. Yeah. So you collect ideas, and in this phase, for instance, you can say something like, "What animals do you know?" So you start instead of coming to the class and showing them new words or something. Yeah, you come and you ask a question immediately. Yeah.
Warm up or do now?
Huh?
We used to go do now in my school. Do now.
What is this?
It's like your this intro. You are asking the question.
Mm-hmm.
We call this do now.
Yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, but warm up can be different. Yeah, warm up can be different. But this is specifically the question that is simple, but it's built around collecting ideas. Simple as to apply one word answer. Yeah, this is for because this procedure. I mean, mainly it focuses like average level students. In our case, like A1, A2 students, but can be used for IELTS too. Although they will give more complex answers. Of course, so something like, what animals do you know? And you write out, they tell you the animals and they write out like cat, dog, stuff like that, yeah? And then you can elaborate, for example, what can cats do? For example, yeah. Now they don't know what can cats do, so they can say cats can run, cats can sit, for example, cats can sleep. But you say cats also can claw, for example. This is a new word for them, stuff like that, yeah. So this is what. So you collect ideas and then you go around and you say cats can claw, dogs can. They say can eat, sleep, basic stuff that humans can do. But then you can say dogs also can bark, for example, new word for them. Yeah? So you collect the ideas, and then you build the lesson around the ideas you collected, while adding little by little, adding the new vocabulary. Yeah? Sometimes you need to back out and ask a simple question. Yeah? Let me show an example. For example, what wild animals do you know? This is actual question from lesson Prime 1B. It was level. It was Prepare A1. Prepare A1 students were 12 to 13 level. Sorry, years old usually. Yeah. So like 5th grade, 6th grade, something like this. Yeah. Yeah. What wild animals do you know? And they look at me with blank stares and understand they don't know what does wild mean. Yeah. So instead of presenting the word,
Cat.
yes,
Domestic lion.
yes. Yes. So you back out. You ask a different question. Yeah. What is a wild animal? We don't know. Yeah. So we isolated the reason why they do not respond. Yeah. So okay, raise your hands. Who has a dog? And then like 5 people gonna raise their hand. Yeah. Or have a cat or whatever. Yeah. And you say, see, dogs live with people. This is they understand. Live, people they understand. Yeah. Now, wild animals do not live with people. Yeah, so now you help them to define the word they didn't know. Yeah, so now you're going back to collecting ideas. Yeah, so what wild animals? Now they have lion, tiger, stuff like that. Yeah, this is it. Okay, yeah, stuff like that. So this is what they do. And next one, yeah? Construct, next phrase. Yeah, so this is where you actually introduce the vocabulary. Yeah, so usually it goes smoothly like this. Yeah, so they tell you, okay, what wild animals What wild animals do you know? What wild animals do you know? And they tell you, like, for instance, lion, what monkey, and for example, crocodile. Let's put a crocodile. And now you are, where do they live? Yeah, where do they live? This is the first question, this is the second. Where do they live? Do they live? Yeah, and they can tell lion lives in, well, actually the monkey lives on trees. Yeah, most likely they know the word tree. But lion lives in savanna, so you introduce here, savanna. Savanna, yeah. Crocodile lives in, they can say river, likely they know river, yeah. Or lakes, yes. But some crocodiles also live in swamps. Yeah, new word for them, yeah, swamps. So this is the word I prepared for them today, yeah. And so you can gradually introduce new vocabulary, yeah. But then there comes a point when you discuss all their ideas. But for example, you have more animals. For example, you have new animal like flying fox, and they don't know what is flying fox. So you say, okay, you stop the ideation phase and this elaboration phase, and you go to presentation phase. You show them the words that you can teach them that they didn't tell you before. Yeah, show them the words that they didn't tell you before. And you teach them flying fox. Whatever other words, I have some in the lesson and stuff like that. Yeah, it can be also, for instance, if we talk about IELTS, a bit more complex. We can elaborate wild animal. Yeah, what other types of animals? There are basically wild animals, domestic animals. Yeah, but subsequently, domestic animals are pets, live in our houses, in our homes. Yeah. Farm animals live on farms, yeah? Because, I mean, yeah, some people keep pigs in the house and stuff. Some people even keep lions in the house, yeah, but that's not a very common occasion, yeah? For the break's sake, I had a student whose brother was keeping a real crocodile in the house, yeah? And the sad story is that he got a girlfriend, and the girlfriend compelled him to get rid of the crocodile because it turned out the crocodile stinks like a rotten fish. Yeah, and she couldn't, like, the boy largely was insensitive, but then the girl couldn't stand the smell, and she said, get rid of this creature, yeah. So, I mean, first time I heard someone get rid of the crocodile, not because it's hostile, but because it stinks. I didn't know that. But then I saw some reptiles here in Vietnam, and they all stink. Yeah, it's a real case, a real deal. So this is what the construction phase is about. And then exercise is nothing special about it. So basically, you get them to speak or to write, basically, whatever, in whatever manner you have, yeah, in whatever. So make, for example, in the first phase they say, cats, dogs, stuff like that. But in the last phase they say, I like cats. Cats can purr, or cats can claw. Yeah, something like this. Cats eat fish, cats eat meat, something like this. And so forth and so on. So basically, again, they revolve around the same idea. So we jump around from naming an animal, one word. Yeah, you say, my favorite, we're talking about tiles again, my favorite wild animal is flying fox. It's a big bat that lives in the southern Vietnam. It eats fruits. I like it because it's cute. It looks like a puppy with wings or something. So they, in example phase, they need to make a complex answer, not one word, not one sentence. They need to make, like, ideally, even if we talk about primary school level, ideally 3 sentences, at least 2 sentences. For these children, it's possible, very possible. Yeah, if we talk about IELTS students, they need to talk for at least 30 seconds in the example, sorry, in the exercise phase. So this is, but basically the same as production phase in Cambridge. So you know this. So they need to speak freely, free speaking. Not complete the sentence, not one word answer, not basic sentence. They need to say something complex, complex related to their level. Yeah, this is it, basically, and that's it. That's the procedure used. It's simple. What is cool about this procedure that, well, we can look into benefits, yeah, why this is a cool procedure, because they speak right away. They speak right away. Because when you start presenting in the beginning of the lesson, so they are perceiving more. They perceive, they think, they remember, but they do not speak. And next, when they need to speak, oh, hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Take your place, please. Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably here. Yeah. Oh, and Mr. here. Yeah, let's get them busy, I know. So, give me about a short break. Yeah, 3 minutes we'll start. Huh? Yes, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I will finish in 3 minutes and then they can start. Yeah, guys, take your places. Whatever you. I'm gonna be talking a lot now, so you guys let me make some space for you and stuff like this. Challenge the box open. Yeah, happy to see you. Okay, so let's wrap it up quickly. Yeah, so again, bad thing, they speak right away. They speak right away from the very beginning of the lesson, because they need, at speaking, they need to have practice, because most important thing, we cannot guarantee that they speak outside our lessons. This is the sad fact. Not so many of them speak outside lessons. I know Miss D does, for example, yeah? Some of them do not. We give them homework and stuff like that, but homework can be worked around, we all know that. All been there, yeah? Stuff like that. Next, what is it? Yeah, so it provides more opportunity to speak, usually 30 to 100% depending on the level. If they're good, they can be speaking more than half of the lesson, yeah? If they're bad, they still give one-word answers. Important that they speak, because they are very shy. They know that pronunciation is challenging, so they try to speak as little as possible as to avoid having bad pronunciation. They have very good ear for accents, because the language is so, they have much more precise ear than we do. I mean, so I'm talking personally to you. So they're very attentive to the accent. And although they cannot often reproduce proper accent, they hear that their accent is non-near to our accent. And that's the problem. They're very, very shy, very reluctant to speak. Every time that they open their mouth and they see that the sky doesn't fall on them, it's a win for us as a teacher. Every time they at least try to say something, this is a very good thing. So we need to give them as much attempts to speak as possible, and of course do not judge them, do not put them down, I mean, I often pass the mistakes, pass the mispronunciation until they develop relatively good fluency, because if we keep judging them all the way, they will just shut down. If you have no fluency, you will not speak. Yeah?
Could you share again from the definition lesson from before?
Yeah. Yeah, this stands for Yes, I did construct exercises. Yeah, so you were about this. Don't worry, I will share all this stuff and we're recording, by the way. Yeah? Are we? By the way, let me check if we didn't pause it. No, I did not. I did not. Okay, so next. One moment, I will take over the control, extend, so now it's gonna show us probably, yes. Hopefully, yes it does, but now it's screwed, okay. PowerPoint, yes, let me just restart the slideshow. So we can navigate it easily. Oh, where is it? One moment guys, sorry. Oh yeah, but not from the very beginning, I'll jump to the slide. So this is definition, why, yeah, for it. So yeah, another why is that it's very student-centric. So students feel that they build the lesson, they participate. They are basically they are commended, they feel commended, and they feel good about taking because they see what you build the lesson around what they say, even if they digress a little bit. If they start telling something on topic but not on the target vocabulary and stuff like that, you still can smoothly rule into targets because again, fluency and practice are better than showing them the targets without having them to practice it because they need practice, they need fluency. And yeah. Next, yeah, you can make, and finally you can make a terrific lesson with no preparation. Why is it so again? Because you write the ideas and you can imagine out of your mind you can enrich the ideas with some additional vocabulary and some additional structure. Because how did I develop this structure? I developed it in a center where we had no syllabus, no lesson basis even at all. So you come to the lesson, and maybe 5 minutes after the beginning of the lesson, you are given the topic. So you imagine everything else you should get out of your head. Basically, that's how this procedure was born in my head. So I summarized what did they do, and I realized that they were progressing very good because again they were giving the ideas. I was telling them how to express the ideas good, and then we were having all this stuff. Right, guys. Now we have the students in. Yeah. So let's jump and let's have the lesson. Actually, yeah. Now it should know which screen is it. No, it does not. Sorry guys, one more. Yes, that looks good. I need to switch. Weird. Works like that. But okay, let me just move it. Okay. So, how are you guys? How was your tenth holiday?
Fun.
Yeah? Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Hugh? How was your... Did you have fun? Yeah, okay, good. Happy to see you guys. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about animals. Specifically wild animals. And I have a question for you. Again, which or what wild animals do you know? What wild what wild animals do you know? Oh, by the way, let me write out your names. So, Miss Nim, yeah, like this, yes, and yes, yeah. So I got, now I trained my memory for some Vietnamese words. Yeah, yeah. Well, don't worry as well. They have, they usually take English nicknames. For Ni, yeah, Ni is Nina in English. Yeah, Mr. Q is also Mr. Q, but written in, yeah, like British Q, you know. But I prefer. I mean, because I want to pick up some Vietnamese, so I try to remember the original names and pronounce them. Because, well, in my book, it's always pleasant when people use your preferred name, let's say. Although some of them love their names. Okay, so what wild animals do you know? Miss Nim, what wild animals do you know? Okay, Mr. Q, what wild animals do you know? Okay, you probably don't know, you have confusion with this word wild, yeah? Okay, now tell me please, do you have a cat? Do you have a cat? No.
No.
No. Do you have a dog? Yes, you do, yeah?
No.
No. So Mr. Q has a dog, yeah? So the dog lives in your house or around your house, yeah? Around your house, yeah? Okay, so see?